Hello, gamer. Welcome to ZGC. My name is Aurelius, and today we're getting into some Evolution 2 Battle for Utopia. Just gonna go over some more of the update details, but before we do that, make sure you hit that like button and make sure that you are subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure you go over to that notification bell and set it to all. That way you never miss out on an Evolution 2 Battle for Utopia video, as well as other content going up on the channel. And you can also follow ZGC on all the social media links, including Facebook and Twitter. Links will be down there in that description section. So there should be a screenshot up showing Blake's skills. You'll see that this person, thank you, Stranger75 from Discord, for this screenshot. You'll see that his metabolism is maxed out at 104, and it has a little level up symbol next to it with the 70, probably meaning we have to get Blake to level 70 to upgrade these skills further. So for the time being, it just seems that the max of these brand new skills that we have access to is level 104 until we can get Blake to level 70, which shouldn't be too much longer. Maybe next update, like max right now is 65. So maybe next update we can hit that next two for sure. And as you see, Blake here is flashing gold. That means you have mastery points to spend. So, like when you have stuff you can upgrade, he'll flash green. So now he'll start flashing gold whenever you have some mastery points to spend. And we went over mastery points and how to earn them, or at least one of the ways to earn them, which is over here in the old Scilab tube, where you just kill enemies, and once you kill a certain amount, you will be rewarded with a few mastery points. The other way to get mastery points and get a whole bunch of them doing this is via the weekly tasks. So as you see here, I've already killed 400 enemies with the Salamander shotgun. Let's go ahead and claim that. That's a whopping 10 mastery points. On top of that, we get one of these little victory flags and claim 10 gems on top of it. So while the task will repeat, this up here, your victory flag count won't. So you can get up to 3 victory flags a week, meaning it'll take 2 weeks to complete this entire upper portion up here, and like a total of 5 weeks for a complete reset of it, starting back at ground zero once a new week starts. Once you, provided you get all 3, like the tornado shotgun. Yeah, I don't have it. As you see, I need 96 more fragments to get that, so I won't be achieving this one. But this right here, I've been slowly upgrading this sniper rifle and getting some kills with it in 2-star and 3-star terrors, just because the amount of mastery points is worth it, and who doesn't like gems, but yeah, keep an eye out for this. And if you do have the weapons, even if they're really low level, I suggest upgrading them and trying to get it, because it will definitely be worth it. And as you see, 104 for the max of skills. We're gonna need every bit of mastery that we can get our hands on to fully max out all of our skills. This guy has a ton of skill, which I can use to upgrade that sniper rifle. And we're gonna go pay him a visit and talk even more about the update. Oh, once we get inside this battle, the sniper is just too weak to bring before PvP. So, alright, here we go. Alright, it's time to customize. So if you come over here and hit that little pause button at top and hit edit, you can move stuff around. You can even move the control button. The only thing you can't move is the health bar and the shoe button, but everything else is completely movable. I think we can resize stuff too. Nope, no resizing stuff. All right, so grenade 1, grenade 2, grenade 3. Let's do it like that. Radar markers, we can stay on the move and still go. I'll kind of leave the side powers right there, and we'll leave the rolls right there too. So, but I mean, it's really cool. I mean, you can have this up here, or your control button way up here if you want it. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely take advantage of this. It'll just scale. Maybe that's how we grow it. Oh, display co-op mode. All right, so got to tap that to do your little smiley face scale. Is it getting bigger, smaller? I'm not seeing any difference. Or maybe we have to hit this. All right, so we can't make this any bigger. All right, but we can definitely make it smaller. Hey, come back! I wasn't done. So can we make this bigger? Oh yeah, look at that. That's just ooh. It looks like things have a max, or my thumb just is not working. Yeah, 118. We can also make them super, super tiny. I don't want my grenades being that tiny. Yeah, you can just come in here, play around, and customize these things to how you would like them to be. I've been having issues with not being able to move my character. It sucks. I don't know what's causing it, but I'll go ahead and just try it like this for now. All right, so we hit confirm, setting save. All right, let's go ahead and back out and continue this battle. See how much better I do. Now that I don't have to reach for a mile to hit all of my grenades anyway. This is nice and right here. It's kind of out of grenades. And yes, I don't even have a stasis grenade equipped, which is just really, ever since I've got them, I've always had one. And I've got one left, and all my crystal light is going towards gear upgrade at the moment. So yeah, it's gonna be a while before we get some more space grenades, but I'm just holding that one in the pocket just in case I feel like I come across something that I would really need it for. That once we get done with this battle, we'll go ahead and show another change to the PvP. I know somebody has brought it up over in the Discord, and I didn't adjust them in Discord, but I wanted to make the video, to answer that question. Then that's exactly what we're gonna do once we get after this battle. Ooh! Oh, I wasn't even trying to dodge them. I wasn't even trying to dodge those lightning shots. Come on, die. Can we shoot, please? Thank you. All right. Oh man, medics with freaking assassins is the worst. I'm gonna disappear in the medic too. They're gaining life, but oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, they're gaining life while they're invisible and cannot be hit. This land belongs to the Legion. And it just really sucks and makes them even tougher to take out. So if you're running assassins on your base, think about pairing them up with some medics, because it just makes them that much tougher to kill. Especially if you just keep moving back and forth. Like, I don't know, my brain just freaks out every time I see assassins in my face. And, I don't do the best job of taking things out. But anyway, how are you guys liking the new update? What skills are you focusing on? Let me know down there in that comment section. I'm really loving this luck and precision. I really am. Follow me on this one. See all the screenshots I've posted of the luck bonuses I've got. I mean, I've pulled what 60. What was it? It was like 61 skill or biofuel or something like that from luck bonuses on the stage, and then on top of that, I had like another like 14 or 15 and another resource. It was ridiculous. So the most I've received from luck bonuses in a stage is 61. I'm just even if you log in once a day, I'm not saying you're gonna get that every stage, but I mean just once a day, clear the 5 stages, clear the five PvPs. There's 10 battles. And say the average is around 14, 15. That's 100, or you get 1 luck bonus per se. Ooh, we got to clear these things out, and it won't freaking take it. I'm having Maximus flashbacks right now. Oh, whoa, sniper. Oh, come on. Work with me, control. Work with me. I see later, my just loaded up. Oh, no. Just trying to survive. I'm not going to survive. Ooh. Alright, we're done with this. He has wisdom right now. But, oh, man. What was I saying? Oh, luck bonuses. Yeah, just like, average is about 14, 15. So, just like, even if you log in once a day, and let's say you get a luck bonus on every day you just do the 5Ks. And the 5 PvP stages that we have. Oh man, that boombird is like right in my face. I'm not even worried about the boombird. I'm just gonna focus on this. Alright, I see it. I can't avoid it. I think my roll wasn't ready. Oh my gosh, that's Alright, boombirds are gone, so all I gotta do is focus on staying alive. Oh no, my partner's dead. Oh, you weren't supposed to roll to the left! I could have swore I was going right. Like I said, issues with the controls. They've been sticky. That was just a little freeze right there. They've been sticking on me. Like, I don't know how many times I've been in a battle and I'm pushing it left or right, and Blake is just standing there doing absolutely nothing, taking on a lot more damage than he's supposed to do. So, I hope that's not happening to any of y'all. There's my roll back, and hopefully we can get the super soldier dead right here. Yeah, buddy. Oh no, he's still alive. Are you serious? All right. Woo! I was about to say, I did not want to spend that many gems on this. Yeah, I was saying, I hope you're not having any issues with removing. No, I haven't restarted the phone and see if that fixed the issue or reinstalling the game or anything like that. Ooh, I guess I get those gems back, at least 50 of them. But yeah. As I was saying with the luck bonuses, just 14, 15 day, 1 luck bonus per stage, just 10 stages. That's 150 resources, 140, 150 free resources that you did not have and did not have to earn by completing stages a day. I mean, just multiply that by 7. You see where I'm getting at. It really does add up. So, for you PvPers, you definitely might have noticed the changes down here. You see the bar down below. It's part of something called the Battle Pass. Alright, and you get access to unique rewards for the season, and the upgraded version go up 10 stages instantly, meaning you get free rating. I'm guessing 10 stages would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that automatically put you in platinum, unless it's only applying to the stuff down here. But I mean, the stuff down here is related to the prizes on top. I mean, you have to hit these rating milestones to actually claim the stuff down here. And I mean, there's some pretty good stuff down here. I mean, look at all these Roxy frags, gems, mastery points, loot boxes, missiles. I think there's some defense system stuff here, such as that right there, and yeah, just a whole bunch of really good stuff. Is it worth $10? Maybe. But I mean, you can get loot boxes from completing stages, with the terror system, threat level. You can get pretty good gems. I mean, I've been bouncing back and forth from like 350 to 250 for the past couple of days. As far as it comes to gems. So, I mean, gems are fairly easy to get, and with loot boxes, you have a chance of getting a loot box after every stage you can complete. So, yeah, I mean, these are 5 of them at a time, but, I mean, it doesn't, I hate that it does that. They're just trying to show the box. It is not like if you buy 10 from the actual store and you have a guaranteed chance of exclusives. And you could pay $20 and open up one of these boxes and just end up with 1,500 biofuel, or 300 metals, or 15 U3 med kits. I mean, there's always the chance of that. So is it worth the $20? I don't think so. But $10, I think that'd be pretty fair, so you get access to all of this. Now, when you get to the end, if you max out at 7,000 rating, for every extra 200 points you get, you'll get 3 Roxxy Blueprints. But this is only if you get the Battle Pass, or Battle Pass Plus, which is the $20 version. Maybe if you don't have Roxxy fully maxed out and you do want to max out, maybe it'd be worth it for a month or 2, and you're a hardcore PvPer, which I'm not. I've never been at 7,000 rating. I don't plan to go all the way up to 7,000 rating. Especially with the way the bases are and my under-leveled weapon. Like, PvP is just not my thing right now. So, I mean, I personally would not do this right now, just because, like I said, my weapons are a little under-leveled and everything. Maybe once I get my Chimera Sniper and Chimera Assault Rifle up to S rank, I will consider it. Because I do mean there is some pretty good stuff. I mean, if we just count Roxy frags alone, that's 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 3 or 210, not 240. I mean, that's 240 blueprints for Roxy. That's a lot. I mean, that's pretty much, and then you add all the stuff up there that you get for Roxy too. The little 5, 10, and 15 pieces you get for her on top. I mean, that's almost 300 blueprints for her. So, I mean, if you are a hardcore PvP and you stay at 7,000 rating or above, then yeah, definitely I would highly recommend it. And especially if you want Roxy. I mean, there's another 50 Roxy pieces right there to bring that grand total to 9310, 29310. Yeah, it's ridiculous. 310. I mean, you could have Roxy S Plus maxed out in a matter of a month or 2. With that pass, on top of all the little good loot boxes, and get yourself some better armor that you wouldn't necessarily have to, beat stages and hope that loot box shows up or wait for the weekend. But again, with the loot boxes, they've been changing them up quite a bit, but if you go and look at any one of them, they'll have every week they'll have an exclusive thing. So if you sit here and buy 10 of these boxes, you're guaranteed only one of the exclusives. You know, so I mean, I could buy 10 right now with the Executioner Blueprints being the exclusive, and I can just end up with 2 blueprint executioners, and the rest of the stuff is all of this. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you don't have that guarantee if you do go get that battle pass. You know, which is like my biggest concern. But this also brings up another topic that's just going on. Ooh, excuse me. With game industry itself, like certain countries are starting to crack down on video games and loot boxes in particular, and saying that they're addictive, to teaching kids how to gamble and all this other good stuff. Like, I don't agree with loot boxes. I really don't. You know, I mean, when it comes to Evolution 2, this isn't so bad, because I mean, we have a chance at getting free boxes every now and then on top of, you know, the weekend they do it, and they don't cost a whole lot in general. I mean, you'd have to buy a whole bunch of them to actually get something you want out of it. But in general, they don't cost a whole lot, so, you know, opening up one every now and then is not that bad, and you can get all of those resources back just via gameplay without having to spend $1. But, you know, these games I'm talking about, like FIFA and 2K, NBA 2K, and stuff like that, is what these governments are looking at, and those mechanics where, you know, FIFA, I didn't realize it was that messed up, where, you know, the best players are hidden behind these boxes, and if you don't get them, you're just going to be playing a whole season with crappy characters. Then at the end, every year, they completely reset the teams. So, yeah, who does that? Why would you take away a player's progress like that? You know what I'm saying? This is just totally messed up, and this is why we'll see a lot of games and developers move into something more like this, like a Fortnite style, Call of Duty style, PUBG Mobile style of season battle passes, where you buy into it and you just collect rewards along the way for completing tasks within the game. You know, I kind of wish this wasn't strictly tied to the PvP. I wish there was like a PvE version of it, and hopefully the devs are watching this and, you know, listen. But, you know, it's just the devs' way of covering their own butt in case, you know, the government start cracking down on this, and they can't necessarily do stuff like this right here, the boxes. You know, and there's a bunch of European countries right now. I know America's looking into it at the moment as well, and you know, other countries around the world are starting to you know, take a good look at this as well. So I didn't know if you guys were aware of that. Now you are. I didn't mean to do this. I mean, that whole topic is just on another video, another time, you know, but I just kind of want to explain, you know, the Battle Pass, what it does for you, and why they put it in, because I do watch, you know, I guess you can say video game podcast, you know, where they do share this kind of information. That's how I know this stuff is going on, and Europe has basically called loot boxes gambling and detrimental to kids' health. So you know, that's Europe, and they're pretty big deal. And if they're looking at it, of course, most of the other big countries are going to look at it as well. You know, so I know they've been doing some investigations here in America as well, but nothing has necessarily come out of it yet. I mean, this thing has already gone to like a pre-trial in in Europe. And all right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for another time. Looking into it yourself, gambling in video games, I guess would be a good search title for it. Or just like loot boxes banned, or you know, something along those general lines, and you can dig up the info yourself and you know see what exactly I'm talking about. But I hope you did enjoy this video despite my rant of video game gambling, and I hope this is very informative for you, and I shall see you later, gamers.